Welcome back to Fantasy Maiden Wars, the last part. I started the last story arc of the last arc. Now I'm going to continue it. The teams I'm using, inheritance, these two, made for battle. You know, I had to put these two together. Light of Dharma. I think I've seen all the other ones. Medicine does not have any team names with either Shinki or Yumiko. I was very disappointed to learn that. Anyway, without further ado, I was able to do the last map in one part. Something tells me that's the last map I'm going to be able to do in one part for the rest of the main story, but you know, we'll see. Hey, it went that way. Oh my god, it's Tengu B, and is that Tengu A? It sure is. I like how there's four here, and it's just one's Tengu A, and the other one's Tengu B, and the other two others is Tengu. Yes. Get letters after their names. Not getting away. You think that's the last of the sheep around here? How did they manage to sneak onto the mountain? What the heck's going on? Stop whining, it's way worse in other places. Like the village, they've been finding more sheep around there than you can count. So there really are more near the humans, huh? Good work, everyone. Inabashi and the crows? Aren't you supposed to be on lookout duty? Slacking off? No way, we have a special mission. We're here to escort Lady Kanako's group to the shrine below the mountain. Shrine Maiden, the sage, and the others are coming together to discuss new countermeasures. I see, so even Lady Yasuka and the sage are taking action. Yeah, that's how bad it is. And we need to do our part too. We have to get to the bottom of this before it gets even any worse. What is going on in Gensokyo right now? Human village. Just immediately hits you with that music. You know something's going wrong. The eyeless shopkeepers are even more eyeless than normal. Aw, jeez. It's even gloomier than it was yesterday. Indeed, most people aren't leaving their homes, and the ones who do act like the walking dead. Trademark. Who can blame them after being forced to see that nightmare night after night? Sanai and Yomu said they'd be here to check things out too. They're probably... Good morning. I see you're all here. Well, speaking of the devil, so about last night's... Whoa, you got some serious bags in your eyes. Sorry, I've been having trouble sleeping. It's not just us though, this is happening to the entire village. Right, seems like all humans are seeing the same nightmare every night. No doubt about it, this is a capital I incident. Should we take another look around before the meeting? I'm a yokai, so I'm fine, but I want to see how the human village is doing. Whoa! Oh, please excuse me. Hey, you're the lady from the grocery. You don't look so good. Are you feeling okay? Oh, it's you. Sorry, I've been spacing out. It's just I don't feel so well after seeing that unsettling dream last night. Every night. Think you could describe the dream for us? A strange giant arrives and ruins the village. Uses some power called science, and the world is destroyed. The power of science? Yes, that. I hear it's supposed to be really convenient, so we've been seeing more and more of it these days, but we never should have accepted new things. Hold on, it's just a dream. You don't have to take it so literally. Knock on wood, knock on wood. Well, she certainly seemed out of it. It's not something a normal person would say. Yeah, and she used to be such a kind and cheerful lady. We're still okay for now, but it looks like the village is getting pretty worn down by these nightmares. And if we don't do something soon, it may never return to normal. Yeah. Figures you'd be here too. Worried about the village too, I take it. It seems you've managed to hold on to your sanity. Watch out for gravity. So far, at least. Haven't you two gone home yet? How could we, when something like this is happening? This is no time for a vacation. We visited a number of other places on the way here, but we saw the same thing everywhere we went. Yeah, that pause there, I was looking at an email and it was something. If I had to say the common thread is these dreams that seem to reject modernity. So it really is an incident then. Ah, you there. What is it now? You're all yokai exterminators, right? We've got a job for you. Could you chase out all the yokai from my shop in the bar next door? Wait, what? But why? I thought that shop was reserved for yokai at night. Yeah, but we only started doing that recently. It's not how we used to do things. Change it. I was about to just say that, but then it's so it just did it for me. Change is bad. I saw it in my dreams. Subtlety is not the most subtlety. This part of the story is not. What's going on here? That doesn't sound like the village I know. But the dreams. Let's leave it at that. I don't see much use in continuing this conversation. Our first priority should be getting back to the shrine and sharing what we've learned. Then we can discuss what to do about this. Yeah. It's almost time. She's not even going to show up to her own meeting. We received a message from Shanghai earlier. Apparently they went with Alice and the others to check on the state of the village. She said to wait, since they'll be back soon. Shanghai. Sorry about the wait. Oh, we don't mind. You were looking around the village, correct? Yep, looks like we need to get this investigation started ASAP. In that case, why don't we get this started right away, now that we're all here? Gathered you all today in order to discuss our strategy for dealing with the current incident. I assume everyone is aware of the situation in the village. When it's as creepy as that, how could we miss it? The people of the village are having nightly nightmares. This is having a serious effect on their daily lives too, as it dampens their spirit. Yeah, well, those strange dreams make it hard to keep my spirits up. You've definitely seen the type to be susceptible to that sort of thing. The dreams themselves show things like technology destroying the world or civilization collapsing as a result of new changes. In other words, they create the impression that new technologies and ideas are inherently bad. So this is obviously the work of those two clowns, Meko and Makura Muatari. The most terrifying part of this incident is that it's warping people's thoughts. When we were in the village just now, people were saying that they'd stopped serving yokai. Actually, I've even seen cases where people are destroying things that seem too modern. Not only that, humans have started to avoid worshipping in Myorin Temple or the Moria Shrine. It's almost as if the spree spirit of Gensokyo is disappearing little by little. So you're saying that all of this is due to the incident? Indeed, it's an ideological invasion seeking to change their values through nightmares. That's the true nature of Makura Muatari's incident. The sheep we've been finding throughout Gensokyo are most likely acting as transceivers to broadcast their power over dreams. I would guess they've been hiding themselves until now, so they can enact this plan on a mass scale without detection. So what happens if we leave them alone? If the worst come to pass, the humans' minds would be painted over by the Master's mind's thoughts. Then the world Makura Muatari seeks would come to pass. It would? You mean we wouldn't be able to work together like this anymore? That's right, all humans will think like her, closing themselves off and nursing a strong aversion to change. If that happens, we wouldn't be able to maintain the human-yokai relationships we have now. That's awful! From our perspective, that's the same as denying Gensokyo's way of life. Whatever world she creates from this incident simply wouldn't be Gensokyo anymore. So her goal is to reshape Gensokyo to fit her ideals. Well, how are we supposed to stop this? Mountain yokai have been clearing out the sheep for us, so maybe we could help them with that. If it were that easy, we wouldn't be having this discussion. Those sheep are multiplying at an abnormal rate. Looks likely their power is being amplified by feeding off of the nightmares. So the nightmares she created are giving birth to even more nightmares. It's a vicious cycle. But that doesn't mean it's hopeless. Over at Eientei, Aaron has formulated a medicine to replace nightmares with pleasant dreams. If we hand that out to everyone, we should at least be able to slow this down. Well, that takes care of that. Good old brain of their own. That said, it's a stopgap measure at best. Our best plan is to solve the nightmares with the medicine and use that chance to defeat the mastermind. Currently, her whereabouts are unknown, but she must have left some sort of trail now that she's taking action. It's imperative we track her down before it's too late. Then our first destination should be Eientei. We have to pick up the first finished medicine to make sure it reaches the village safely. We could theoretically split our forces and try to feel out the enemy's movements. No, I propose that we intentionally draw attention to ourselves by moving as a group. The enemy must surely be wary of us as well, in which case we can take advantage of our caution and use it to draw them out of hiding.
I see. That's a good idea. Just Mr. Toy for you. No one's a bigger meanie than her.
I know you meant that as a compliment, Orin. Anyway, if that's settled, then let's move to Eientei. Look at that river. It's got wooden bridges. Manifesting dreams. The fairies, what are they doing here? I don't know, but they're force deployed. Because they are. Sunny the only one that can group up because of the way that formation is. The pills are packed on our end, Aaron. Thank you, Kaguya. The boxes have really piled up, haven't they? With this much, we should be able to at least somewhat delay the progress of the incident. Butterfly dream pills, huh? For such a niche drug, it sure is coming in handy here.
Let's go take it to everyone. Let's spread it like we're spreading the spring. You sure you're gonna be alright on your own? I asked Kane to send someone to help, so it was just wait a while. Come on, who knows what trouble the village will get into if we leave it alone? Playing pranks has made us masters at running and hiding. Compared to that, this will be a piece of cake. Plus, I want the humans to get better, faster, stronger.
Then we'll gratefully accept your offer, but these pills are valuable, so don't drop any. Got that load up.
Don't call me out, that just makes me even more nervous.
White and black sheep. But mostly black sheep. Hey, are those Meko sheep minions, huh? If they're showing up now, that probably means... Finally found you. Jeez, it's too easy to get lost in this thicket.
You're Meko.
Been a while, but it's obvious that you're up to something. How could I miss it when you've got your entire crew on the way here?
The entire crew? The entire Fantasy Maiden crew? The FM crew themselves?
Wait, could it be that they were trying to bait her out? That sounds like the sort of plan Satori would come up with. It's bold, but she can predict the enemy's logic. I guess you're making pills. Well, hand them over. Whatever they are, you're going to use them to interfere with us. I just know it.
What do we do? She's going to steal the medicine.
No need to panic. I'm sure Moko is leading them here.
So unlike this ship, they're not going to get lost. See? What I said?
No, we're over here. Right spot to put us in. Alright then.
Looks like Eientei is under attack by sheep.
Good thing we hurried then. Thanks for the guidance, Moko.
Yeah, well, I know the way like the back of my hand.
But look!
There you are, Meko.
And there you are, Harlequin ship. Getting here before you girls was easy as pie thanks to my sheep information network.
Sin.
It's like when Amelia did that one with 4 words that was like sad but with 2 A's. Hers is sin. Looks like she took the bait. Honestly, I never imagined it would be so simple. We came here specifically to lure you out, you know? Wait, you did? Anyway, you saved us the trouble to find you, and we've got a lot of questions for you. Stream incident is your fault, right? What are you up to? You're going to tell us where the Mastermind is hiding too. It's not like I have to answer just because you asked. And it doesn't change the fact that I can stop your plan by taking the pills. So she noticed the medicine. Seems like she means to attack Eientei. If she gets inside, she can do more than take the medicine. She can destroy our facilities so we can't make any more. Help us keep them at bay, if you would. Certainly. Consider it done. It seems there's a new type of monster here. Let's proceed with caution. An enemy crosses the white line or any force-deployed unit, or the Harlequin ship is defeated. Wait, you mean how? They're like right there already. What do I do about that? Oh boy. Okay, you can combine. Okay, you can all combine, so there's a leeway of a bit. Alright. Defend this front, will ya? That did nothing, you three. That did absolutely nothing. Oh boy. Well, am I just gonna lose here? Like, what the hell's going on? Well, I hope this sheep doesn't fuck me immediately. That sure would suck. So Yumiko, can you? You can. Do note that I bear no grudge against you in particular. Executing my attack. Huh? Alright. These enemies certainly a bit tougher than the last ones, aren't they? Who do I kill the backline with? You get a kill, Parsi? Probably not with Mistia, you can't. No, you did, just barely. Good. Larasa, you kill this one? No. Great. You don't have enough power for that move. You know what, Notori can move twice, so just heal this thing. And then he can move again. Alright. Yeah, you can hit that one. So it's only 10:30 and I've managed to record a part, and this is my second part, so I wonder how far I'll get into the game today. Maybe decently past? We'll see. I keep saying how much of this game there's left, and there is a lot of this game left. You know, if I'm able to record a bit, it might not take as long as I thought it would. Yeah, the plan is to just stop for at least a while. Not permanently, when I finish this series, so. Every bit of progress I make in this game is nearing the end. I have to wonder what my... Oh no. How my interactions with this series are gonna go once I stop making videos, because it's kind of like the main... The videos I made have kind of been like the main interaction I've had with this series for over the past like couple years at this point. Because I've said a couple times, I don't really watch Toho stuff. I don't know, I just don't. Sometimes I do. Most of the time I don't. And when it comes to like the main, like the actual main series, like I've stopped reading the written works. What are you doing, you fuckers? Am I about to lose because the 3 fairies can't kill this sheep? I really hope not. I really hope I don't lose because I can't kill this white sheep. Because I was supposed to not move Cherno over there, and now that I've moved Cherno, I can't do anything about it. Of course that hit. Are the 3 fairies just about to fucking die? Like... If I use spam alert, they won't. That was a 20% chance. That was a 20% chance. So you're gonna kill these guys. You're gonna kill this guy, right? You fucking idiots. I fucking hate you. I hate you 3 idiots so much. Alright, let's try that again. Yeah, let's just Try that. Let's try that again.
There you go. Certainly a map you have, huh?
Let's put my entire team on the left side of the screen, and then the only thing I have to spend the right side of the screen is the 3 Fairies of Light. So, certainly a way to start a map, that is. I don't really read the... I don't read the mangas anymore, and I'm gonna be honest. I didn't care for Total 20's story at all. So if... maybe Total 21 will be its own thing, but if it continues the story from Total 20, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really interested in where the series is going. So... yeah. But I don't know, that's a far-off thing to see. So mainly, like, my main interactions with the series going, for the most part, besides my own videos, the fact that I still watch Asprey streams, so... when he plays a Toho game, I'll see a Toho game then, but other than that, it's just been that and the videos I play, and that's really the only interactions I have with this series for the most part anymore. So if I stop making videos, I don't know. I might just kind of slowly stop caring. More so than I already have. I don't know, the music will always be special to me. Other than that, I don't know. But that'll be something to think about later. Right now I am playing this game that I very much enjoy. So I only have to worry about the white sheep, right? His asshole's not gonna do anything. Sure hope not. Heal the lily! I like never use heal because, like, why would you use heal instead of just using, you know, the trust? Because trust doesn't use up your turn, you can use as many as you want. And the white sheep are purposely going upwards where I have no units. Come on now. What am I supposed to fucking do in this situation? Ow. I knew you'd be stubborn, and sure enough. We stayed up all night making that medicine. We're not about to just hand it over. This is to protect humanity from the nightmares. We can't afford to lose it. I won't let you lay a finger on it. Still don't know what this stuff is, but your attitude tells me all I need to know. Heh.
What's all these creepy compliments coming from?
What can I say? I'm positive that this time there's no way I'll lose. You're making a big mistake if you think I'm the same as I was when you beat me before. Well, she sounds confident at least. Try saying that again after you see this. Those are many beep beep sheeps.
Yeah, she was hiding that many of them.
I'm sure you noticed that the sheep are multiplying faster. That's because my power is stronger. This many, you'll never stop them. Oh no, they're already... I think not. Master! What? You want to stand in our way? You won't be setting one filthy hoof onto this place. And I believe I told you that you won't be touching this medicine either. Talk big while you still can. Ugh.
Yes, you.
This isn't good. If we have to stay completely on the defensive, we won't have any way of striking back. But there are sheep over here, too. Still haven't given up. You girls really are stubborn. But I don't care how much you pretend to care about the humans. You're still just invaders from the moon. Saw how much you were looked down on by everyone from the surface when you first met.
Oh, geez, you coming at us with that, huh?
See, you can't even deny it, so how do I know you won't just drop the act and start something awful again? Trial's just a attempt at provocation. Erin's moved past that now. No, I realize how it sounds like me to claim that I'm doing this for the humans. Master? Even so, I am now a surface dweller. I have a duty to offer something of value to others. Regardless of how I might be seen, I've decided to step down onto terrestrial soil and live my life here. It means I belong to Gensokyo. Aaron? And just as I'm sure you never expected me to say anything like that, the world is filled with things you'll never predict. Sounds nice, but in the end, it's just more talk. I know you're up to something. Anyway, you say you decided all this or whatever. That's enough to be accepted. It's not fair. That's it, you're getting the full treatment. Take a nice nap from my full output electric shock. Ugh. Aaron, not even you can take much more of that. Now, to finish the job. Master? No, you're fine. The sheep are doing. So that lighting just now was... I don't know who you are or what foolery you're up to, but do you realize what you've done? How dare lowly yokai raise a hand against her while uttering such filth? You already earned a myriad deaths. This aura. No way. Who did that? If you're gonna hide, then I'll just have to find you. Go slow. I have you pay for the sin of raising your fists against Lady Hagihoro. Well within me, O God of Flames. Ino Katsuchi, I invite their presence. I won't leave behind a single speck. Just one of my myriad of techniques. Ah, I'm on fire! Ow, 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 hot! I was on fire! With that, one of your sins have been burnt away by the flames of a tago. But don't expect to be forgiven with just that. No way, that's... Yorio? Lady Agahoro? Who are you? You just dropped in out of nowhere to get in my way. In truth, I had no intention to come into a place like this. But now that I draw my blade, just this once. Okay, but seriously, who are you? Be silent. Ugh. Frankly, I am baffled by your insolence. Not only do you fail to offer even one word of apology, now you're demanding my name. Seems that first I have to teach you your place. I'm sorry. Why are you freaking out, Raikin? You're acting like you're some kind of big deal, but I've still got plenty of sheep. And all I need to win is to get the pills. Oh no, they're changing their target. Is she planning to take Lily hostage? It's the most evil thing you could possibly do. I can't fight this many. I got this. I'll show you what I trained for. I'll go for the rear. Gatling mode. Target locked. Right, I forgot about that typo. Laser mode, shoot. Whoa, reload. The amount of coincidences that just need to happen to make that character look even remotely cool are astounding. Whoa, is that Lunar Rabbit weaponry? That means it's... Are you hurt, Lily? Miss Rabbit! That's the second time I've saved you, Miss Berry. So it's not just Yorio? This ain't a dream, is it? What the heck? What the heck? You've still got even more people in hiding? In that case, I might as well bring out everyone. What in the world? How do you like that? The whole forest is packed with sheep. I don't care how strong you are, you can't stop all of them. How could you still have so many in reserve? Guess her strange show of confidence wasn't just a bluff. I brushed everyone's fur and put them in a good mood just for today. Now come on, let's get into that mansion. Thank you for getting someone. Huh? Wait, where'd they go? You keep in. Did you see him off, Mommy Yukari? No, I didn't do a thing. The sheep were completely disintegrated without leaving a trace. power approaches the border between particle and wave. It's...
I think the view is much better this way. Bon voyage, B. Toyoichi, remind me again how many times I told you that using that weapon on Earth is forbidden.
Valerie,
I left it on its lowest setting. Look, the force is still intact, ain't it?
what did you do? Why did you hide them?
The fan I use creates a wind that purifies all creation. Your friend was disintegrated at its subatomic level. They're now on a voyage across the sea stars.
No way.
Haha, damn, that's nuts. You blew all those sheep away in one shot.
Well, I can't believe this. Lady Oreo and Lady Toyoichi are both on Earth.
My dearest apology. My dearest apologies for not keeping in touch, Lady Yakagoro. It's an honor to meet you once again. So it really is you two then. But why? We've been given a mission. I'd love to tell you more once we sell things here. First of all, let's purify this insolent yokai who did harm Lady Yakagoro. My sister and I will form a team. Racing, use your own judgment. Oh, yes, ma'am!
Oreo, the circumstances forced Diane, but now that we're here, we might as well clean up. Prevent them from getting out of hand. We'll eliminate the target as quickly and efficiently as possible, alright?
Right, we shouldn't need more than 3 minutes. So, the bonus condition is 3 turns. Thanks, Yorio. Miss Rabbit! Belly! I'd love to catch up, we gotta finish things first. I'll be back too, so get behind me. Okay!
After reinforcements arrive, clear the map by defeating Meko within 3 turns. Alright, so she's playable, that thing she did, where she just took out every enemy on the map.
Yeah, she can't do that. She can't do that ever again. How convenient.
Well, it's been 31 minutes. I got my Race into shaped thumbnail. So I'm gonna end this part now, bye.